Hey guys, Simon here from Simon Says Cycling. Thank you for being on my email list. I hope you're getting a lot of value from these videos that I give out. Today I'm going to talk about how do you outsmart a rider who is stronger than you. There may be somebody you ride with or race with who on paper is much stronger than you. Maybe they put out much higher power than you, they beat you easily in a time trial. So you may in your mind believe that this rider is better than you. Well, here are 3 ways to outsmart this rider or any rider that is stronger than you. Number 1 is mindset. You got to believe that you can do it. Remember, cycling is a very dynamic sport with a lot of strategy involved. This is not an individual time trial. This is not a running race. There's a lot of factors in there. And if you work together, if you ride smart, anything is possible. So number 1 is your mindset. You got to believe that it's possible for you. You got to visualize yourself beating this person, finishing first, riding better than you've ever ridden before. That's step 1, is your mindset. You got to believe. The second step is drafting. Remember, drafting plays such a huge part in strategy. Do you know that at 40 k's an hour, you're saving 120 watts if you're drafting well on a flat road? 120 watts. I can guarantee you this rider who is stronger than you, who you believe is stronger, there's no way that on a power test, they're going to beat you by 120 watts. Never. So think about that. If you're drafting well, if you're in the wheel on the flat road at 40k an hour, you're saving 120 watts. Now, let's go to 50k an hour. Now you're saving 240 watts or more by drafting well. Now that's crazy. Think about that. Over 200 watts savings as the speed goes up. So just think about how much strategy and how much drafting or slipstreaming plays a part in a race. And if you're riding smart and you're going with the move, if you're immediately getting on the wheel so that you don't have to close any gaps, which is very fatiguing, if you're immediately in the draft reacting very quickly to these riders who you know make the race, if you ride away in the draft, there's no way they're going to ride you off. There's no way. The only time they're going to ride you off is if you leave a gap, if you let them get a gap, and now you're on your own and now you have to close the gap. That's going to be very fatiguing. That's the only way they're going to drop you. So remember that. You can level the playing fields by riding smarter and by drafting and using that to your advantage. And the final step is bluffing. So many times a rider who thinks they're stronger than you, who's proven to be stronger than you, they feel more confident. They actually believe they're going to ride better than you. They're going to drop you. They're going to beat you. Now, if they ride next to you and they're going all out to attack you, and then they're attacking and they see you on the wheel, and prior to that, they've dropped you, they're going to first second guess themselves a little bit. But then when you come by them, if you come by and you bluff and you just smiling, pretending this is like a Sunday stroll, I promise you this goes a long way in breaking the spirits of those riders who believe that they're stronger than you based on prior performances. This is one of the strategies the pros use a lot, is that they use a lot of bluffing. And really you want to bluff when you're hurting real bad. You want to pretend that it's no problem for you, that it's easy, because you don't want the competition to know that you're on the limit. At the same time, you may use it in reverse. You may feel amazing, but you don't want them to know how good you feel. And in this case, you may pretend that you're really suffering and you're on the limit, and using that as a strategy so that you can save your energy, save your game, and then surprise them later with one huge attack, which will really then blow their mind and dampen their spirits because they've been thinking all along that you're really suffering. This is how the pros race. And if you don't play the game, then other riders will take advantage of you. Even though you don't want to be sneaky in real life, in a bike race, it's an agreed experience to race each other on bicycles, and the rules are a little different. Hope you guys enjoyed those tips. What strategy do you use? What are some of the things you've used in the past to beat a rider who on paper is stronger than you? Please leave a comment and let us know. Thanks for watching.